All right, man. Let's talk about why quarterback remains a top topic or main topic for the Detroit Lions. You see people say, I'm sold on Jared Goff. I'm not sold on Jared Goff. He played good this year. He didn't. It's not per se about Jared Goff in particular. It's not. It's not what it's truly about. I'm gonna tell you why it's still important, and I'm not gonna waste no time. But you go to Detroit Lions Talk playlist, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Now, um, we talked about or will talk about. I'm sure how which way I'm gonna load these videos up, but we will talk about um there's rumors that that Justin Fields and uh Aaron Rodgers could be moving out the NFC. There's rumors that Tom Brady could be moving out the NFC. So when you think about it, it's a couple reasons why Jared Goff continues to be a topic um for the Detroit Lions. Okay. And about being moved and stuff. One is because he has value now. He had value last offseason. Remember, Mayhew and the Commanders, excuse me, were interested in trading for Jared Goff. So there's value there. Two, uh, looking at the surrounding, the NFC is in a imbalance when it comes to top quarterbacks compared to the AFC. It's an imbalance. Think about it. If it's true that Rodgers going to the AFC, to the Jets is the rumor. That's why they hired Nathaniel Hackett. Same reason why the Broncos hired him, but it didn't happen. Let's say he retire, he goes to the AFC. Then you got Joe Burrows, Patrick Mahomes, Trevor Lawrence, Lamar Jackson, Justin Herbert, who just had a shoulder surgery. Still Russell Wilson. We'll see what you do. Josh Allen. So and then if you add Brady and Rodgers over there, I mean that conference is stupid stacked on quarterbacks. And then you say, well, let's look at the NFC. You got Jalen Hurts is the best quarterback in that scenario. Jalen Hurts, Stafford got an injury, Kyler Murray got an injury. I don't think they should want to rush him back. He can come back middle of the next season. I don't think you want to rush him back. In my opinion, Dak Prescott, Jared Goff, Kirk Cousins. Those are the quarterbacks that you got in the NFC. So, and we know the Rams, where Brad Holmes come from, even though he's only the college director. The thing about it is they had a reputation for going to go get it. That was their reputation for going to go win a championship, going to go get it. So at the end of the day, I think it's an opportunity for the Lions to go get it. On top of that, Jared Goff now has stock. His stock is high as it's probably ever going to be. Two, there is no major quarterback, real major dominant quarterback that's proven itself possibly under that scenario in the NFC left. So in that scenario, guess what? You should go out there and look to get one of the premier quarterbacks. And if you don't, you said we good with Jared Goff and what Jared Goff got to offer, then you should want to go out there and add a Jalen Ramsey or add some some veterans to really push you over the top. That's what Philadelphia did and the Rams did, and they was the last two teams that won the Super Bowl. They went for it. Now you would ask if the Lions good enough to go for it. If you believe in Jared Goff, yeah, you're gonna get a number of guys healthy across this team next year. Jamison Williams, Levon Anazorki, knock on wood, hopefully. You know what I'm saying? A healthy Josh Pascal, Tracy Walker already running. Who else we got in there? Possibly Charles Harris returning. Jeff Okuda, really finally, playing double digits games. So you getting healthy. Rodriguez to be, another year under his belt. Hopefully Melifano can stay healthy and continue to learn. I think he's gonna drop back to corner, in my opinion. You're gonna have the healthy James Mitchell, healthy DJ Shark, healthy Jamison Williams. So you got a lot of guys coming. You got a really good deep offensive line. You got a deep defensive line. Not to mention possible free agents that you can bring on and possible guys you can bring on. So that's why it's a topic. It's not a topic per se getting rid of Jared Goff. There's because there's interest in Jared Goff for one, and two is because there's no other dominant quarterback. It's possibly no other dominant quarterback that's going to be around. So you can either say, you know what, we going all in on Jared Goff, You know what I'm saying? You know, we going all in on Jared Goff, and putting them around him, or you know what, we gonna go try to get one of those quarterbacks via draft, via trade, um, you know, and try to go get this thing over the hump and try to tip the balance of the NFC in our favor. You know, we're gonna try to tip it in our favor. That's what you want to say. Oh, you know what? Golf get to the Super Bowl. Let's soup the team up around them. And if you had to ask me, bro, and that's just not me. This not me being a impatient Lion fan. I don't think impatient and Lion fan go together. I don't. But this not me being an impatient Lion fan. But I would go for it. We didn't have draft picks before. We didn't have cash before. I would go for it. And whatever go for it would mean. Um, does that mean? Does that mean per se? Lamar Jackson? No. Does that mean Jalen Ramsey? Possibly, not for sure. I mean, trying to get Saquon Barkley. I'm not a big fan of it. Tony Pollard, Hargraves from Bradbury, and Hargraves from Philadelphia. I don't know. That mean going up there being aggressive to get Jalen Carter. That mean whatever it may mean. I think it's time to go for it. I think it's time to go for it. That's what I think. I think it's legitimately time for them to kind of go for it. And I know Brown Holmes only had 2 drafts, and it might seem a bit premature, but I think it's time for them to go for it. I think it's not more about his I don't think it's about his time here and how great he's done with personnel and everything, the coaching staff. I think your window will keep him. Ben Johnson is closing. Aaron Glenn is closing. It could close. And I think there's a void in the NFC that need to be filled. I think it's a void in the NFC that need to be filled. And it's Philadelphia going to be right there. San Francisco going to be right there next year. But why can't Detroit be right there? And if I'm Minnesota, I'm thinking the same way. Obviously, Los Angeles Rams, Sean McVay choosing to come back. He thinking the same way. Now if it was somebody, if it was Green Bay and Rodgers, they was dominating like they used to dominate, and the Dallas was dominating, or had it been 5 strong teams that had a headlock grip or a chokehold, sleeper hold on the NFC, I think Sean McVay would have walked away. And I would say, you know what? Let's continue to build this team young. When they window closing, our window will just be opening. But there's a void in the NFC right now that needs to be filled. Especially if Chicago hit the reset button on Justin Fields. So if I'm Minnesota, I'm Detroit. I'm Minnesota, I'm Detroit. I think I'm hitting that void. I think I'm trying to, I'm trying to go for it. I'm trying to go for it. I'm trying to go for it. It's wide open. Why not? You know, and you don't want to, mess up your future or nothing like that. But I don't think they will. I don't think they will. I think you put the proper pieces in play and go and try to, do what Philadelphia did this year. Try to do what the Rams did last year. I think you go get it. I think you go get it. There's a wide open opportunity there to put yourself amongst the NFC and the NFL elites. You know, and people can cry over how many draft picks. Oh, we won't have this many draft picks. We won't have this, that, and the third. You got enough draft picks on this team that's worked out. James Houston, Malcolm Rodriguez. We'll see what happened with Pascal Anazorki. We have to see what happened with Malafano and Derek Barnes and Jameson Williams and James Mitchell. I mean, you can keep going on and on. You got a plethora of young guys: Panisa Well, Jonah Jackson, St. Brown. I mean, you got a lot of young guys just in 2 years that we expect to contribute or have already contributed. That's why it's important, because there's no real great quarterbacks. It's in the NFC is in the transition. And a little bit of solid quarterbacks or brand name quarterbacks or top quarterbacks that's left, it sounds like they could be headed to retirement or to the AFC. So why not put a whole bunch of weaponry around Jared Goff and go for it? From defense to special teams to everything, and go for it. Why not? Why not? That's my thing. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase chance and notifications. We go live or drop a video. Financially want to support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Appreciate that. Link tree, the first link in the description. Appreciate the love, support. Let me know in the comment section. Peace.